I am going to record this tonight. So again, please don't type any personal information or else everyone can see it. Don't type any links. Don't put your phone number. Don't do any of that. And I'll probably turn the text chat off in a while so we can kind of concentrate. Well, welcome. Looks like we've got people from Canada, UK, US. There's a country I'm not recognizing there. Or maybe that's Singapore. So good. I love Singapore. Is that Singapore? Do we have anyone from Singapore here tonight? Is that Danny? I love Singapore. You know what? What's up, Danny? Hey, I'm telling you what, this, a lot of people don't realize that this business is open worldwide. And it is just, it's amazing. I mean, as long as you have a bank account where you can have money deposited into it, and your government doesn't restrict you from, doing entrepreneurship business, you can do PureLeverage. You can do Simple Money System. And that's what's amazing. So we're just getting started with this. Hey, Jackie's on here. How you doing, Jackie? By the way, I want to do a big shout out to Jackie here, and I'll do it right now. She is just doing awesome in the system. She's been an integral part in building this, and it's been amazing to be able to work with her, and she practices what she preaches, and that's what's really cool. And we get to learn from her. I'm learning from her every single day. And what do you guys think about the content that Jackie has already released into the system? Go ahead and type that into the questions box. Anyone enjoying that yet? All right. It's awesome. We are so fantastic. Well, you guys can see everyone typing in there. We are so privileged to have her as one of our team leaders here and in the Simple Money System. And you're going to get a lot of great information from Jackie, from myself, from Bill, from Mark Call, those in the leadership team here in the Simple Money System. So I embarrassed her there. All righty. Sounds good. Well, all right, I'm going to go ahead and officially get started, and I am recording this tonight. So again, if you just jumped on, don't type any personal information, don't type your phone number, but we will go ahead and I'll do questions at the end and go through, because tonight's webinar is all about you, helping you get started. I know we have a lot of brand new people that are getting into this. We have some experienced marketers. We have some people that, just a few days ago didn't even know what a blog was or how to make this work, or never even really heard of internet marketing. And that's it. So Brian's asking, where should we type questions? Right where you just typed it. That's where you would type the questions. So, all right, everyone, let's go ahead and get started here. My family and I just drove in from a 5-day motorhome trip. We went up to the mountains here in Utah, and it's not unlikely for us to make a split decision and decide to go on a trip and a vacation the night before, because we can do that because of the internet, lifestyle that we've created. Because we don't have a boss, we don't have a job that we have to go worry about, we don't have to ask for time off. And I'll share just a quick brief bit about my story. Most of you know already, but I do want to share that real quick. But we just rolled in today in the motorhome and kind of back at home in the home office here. But the whole time I was out there, we had really slow internet, and cell phones didn't even work. So throughout the vacation, I kind of kept checking in, and every day I would check in, I would see this business growing and growing. I would see new people coming in, new customers coming in, and growing and growing and growing, and income being earned in businesses, but not just my business, in your business. And that's what's really exciting to see. We're 12 days into this, and let me go ahead and refresh the screen. I was just looking at this. Who wants to take a guess how many people are in the system right now who have grabbed their free Simple Money System account? Go ahead and type it in if you think you want to take a guess at how many people in 12 days have grabbed their free account. Lynn says 2,800, Brent says 2,000, Mark 5,200, okay. 80,000, Roger. We're going to get there. All right, here it is. As of currently, right now, I just refreshed it, 3,925 people. That means 3,925 people have watched the video that you watched and filled out the form to create their free Simple Money System account. That's 12 days into it. Now, I've been doing internet marketing for a long time now. Those are amazing numbers. Our Facebook group is growing like crazy. You're going to see a day when our Facebook group has 10,000 members in it. We are going to be a force to be reckoned with, and I'm really excited that you guys are here. You're in the right place at the right time. So today I'm going to talk about, we're going to, before I get into what we're going to talk about, I do want to just quickly give you just a little bit of a background of my story. Most of you have seen it in the videos. You've watched things, you've learned a little bit. I just want to tell you one quick thing, because there's a lot of people that still kind of wonder, and they say, can this work for me? Can I be successful at this? And some people might even have doubt. You see a lot of, ways to make money, and you've probably been approached before. You've probably even seen things on the internet. I'm living proof that you can make money on the internet. Now, if many of you would have known me 10 years ago, you would not recognize the person sitting in front of you. In fact, I have a couple really good friends, some of my best friends from high school, that are right here on this webinar today. And go back 10 years ago and look to see me now. You wouldn't recognize me now. I had lost my job 3 times in 1 year. I was struggling, never had more than $200 in my bank account between paycheck to paycheck. We would bounce checks. We were just in a tremendous amount of credit card debt. And I was really stuck in that rat race, working a 9-to-5 job. I was grateful for the job that I got. The last job that I ended up was with at 3M. And, but I just, that yearning inside me to have something better just really got the best of me, and I really started looking out and figuring out what was out there. And a good friend of mine, David Fry, who many of you, we just released a really cool Facebook training system. He did this as a favor for me to release a Facebook training system. He introduced me to internet marketing, and my eyes were opened. I realized that I had the whole world within my reach right behind my computer screen, and that I could do this thing called affiliate marketing, and I could make money without actually having to go out to that job, or it would make money even while I'm on vacation. This last week, 5 days we've been on this motorhome trip, we've been making money in our business while we've been out vacationing. I never really thought that kind of stuff would have been possible, and it really is with the internet marketing. So long story short, within a 9-month period of time, I had tripled my income at 3M. I remember the decision to quit that job at 3M was a big one. I was like, should I quit? Should I not? Should I stick with this? And we made the decision after tripling that income to quit, and that was like 9.5 years ago. Life's just been different ever since. I really have been on a quest for years and years and years to help a lot of people do the same thing, because I remember what it was like to be struggling and not be able to make ends meet, and I wanted something better. I wanted, to be able to take more time off. So that's a little bit of my story. Earlier this year, when I saw PureLeverage, I realized the beauty of marketing tools, because myself, as a marketer for years and years and years, I've used a lot of these tools, and I paid a lot of money to use these tools, such as autoresponders, web conferencing. I paid thousands of dollars for these, and I know that millions of other people do the same thing. And the light just kind of flipped on. I said, listen, we can create a system that plugs into these tools, these marketing tools that PureLeverage has, and we can make it so anybody can get started with this, whether you're brand new, whether you're more experienced. Anyone can go through, follow our system, and make money with this. And I am a big believer, not just a big believer, but I'm going to show you the proof tonight. So with that said, that's just a little bit about my story. And what I'm excited about is that you're here, and I want you to develop your story, because that's really, really important. I want you to remember back to this day when you were here on this training, and for some of you, I'm hoping it's the catalyst that really expands your mind and opens up the possibilities to know what you really have in front of you. I'm just going to say this, and I don't want this to sound kind of sappy or whatever. If you could see what I see right now, you would run, not walk, to go promote this business. If you really understood what you have in front of you right now and the possibilities you have in front of you, and the income and the freedom that this business can generate you would run. You know, when people talk about right place at the right time, this is the right place at the right time. All right, so let me go ahead and we'll get to questions here in a little bit, everybody. But this is what I want to kind of cover. Number one, help. I'm brand new. I want to talk about getting plugged in, and I want to talk about how do I make the money? What are the things you do to actually make the money? And I want to talk about daily activities, because that's what a lot of people ask is, you know, what do I do on a daily basis to make this work for me? So before I do that, I want to go ahead and go over some news real quick, some important team updates and announcements. So, drum roll please. Just a little bit ago, we put in the first marketing module into our marketing center. I'm in the, if you look at the marketing center, I'm in the training center, the training center. Under marketing, we put the Facebook marketing system. Right here is an awesome video to watch that David Fry created as a favor for me. And there's a document that you need to download right here that has example, what are called swipes, or example things for Facebook. Now, one of the biggest questions I get from people is, how do I start marketing this? Okay, you know, we're going to talk about blogs and all that kind of stuff in a little bit, but your strategy behind this is blogging and marketing, blogging and marketing, marketing and blogging. Well, how do you do that? Well, there's free ways to market. There's paid ways to market. There's free ways to market. There's paid ways to market, right? Most people want to start out with free, and that's what I recommend that you start out with, especially if you're brand new. Right here in front of you is one of the most ultimate ways to build your simple money system and your PureLeverage business. It really is. Facebook has really changed the world. It's changed the way we connect. I will tell you, a lot of people, you know, people see me on the leaderboards right now, and Jackie on the leaderboards, and some other people on the leaderboards. A lot of that is coming from Facebook. Okay, and so go through this training right here. It's brilliant. Follow it to the T, and it'll work for you. Okay. A lot of people, I've had a few people say, well, you know, all my friends on Facebook are losers. Okay. So I just kind of chuckle when I hear that, because it's time to make some changes, okay? It's time to go, first of all, the statement's not correct. 85% of everyone there walking around you, 85% of your friends on Facebook, they all want one of two things, okay? They all want more money and they want more time, okay? Now, here's the thing. The beauty of this system is you're going to attract people to this, and you're going to do it in a special way, and they're going to contact you through private messaging. And that is one of the beautiful things. That's how I've built a lot of my PureLeverage business through the Simple Money System just over the last few weeks. So this is a beautiful way to market. I would start right here. Okay, this is how I would start my business. And if you're thinking to myself, I only have like 10 friends on Facebook, well, this is the solution for that. So go ahead and go through this training. It's awesome, awesome training, and apply it to the T. All right, that's the first announcement. The next announcement I really want to talk about is the event that's coming up. September 26th, 27th, it's the PureLeverage live event. Everyone, we are launching the company at this event, okay? If you realize what this means is you'll get the opportunity to be at the launch of this company. You know, everyone always says that, you know, oh, the people that make the money are the ones that are in at the beginning. Well, that's not true. But it is exciting to have first mover advantage and to get out to the event. Events drive growth. No matter what kind of business that you're in internet marketing or network marketing, whatever you're in, events drive growth. You're going to learn at this event. Okay, this is a learning event. This is a networking event. You're going to meet a lot of people, and you get to have a lot of fun as well. It's well worth it to get your event. And I believe Joel just sent an email out just like a little while ago on how to get 1 or 2 tickets free to the event. Maybe someone can correct me. But this event is well worth it. However, you have to get out to this event, get out to it. If you need to share a room with 5 people, if you need to just, you know, whatever you need to do, get out to the event. It'll be well worth your time. And so that's September 26th, 27th. We'll be holding a special Simple Money System team get-together. And the rumor has it we're going to be in a high roller suite for this get-together. Mark calls arranging something just specifically for our team. So you're going to want to be there. We'll have a really cool breakout session with just our leaders and with our team. So if you've already got your ticket to the event, go ahead and type in the questions box that you've got your ticket. And when you get your ticket, this is what I want you guys to do. Go to the Facebook group and post that you just got your ticket to the event, okay? Because it's important that you let people know that you got the ticket. As you start to build a team, it's important to let them know that you got your ticket, that you're taking action. So make sure you do that. So we have several people that have got their tickets, and awesome. So looking forward to that. That's a couple of our news. We talked about the Facebook training and about the Freedom event. Okay, so you want to be at the event. All right, let's talk about our first topic here, and it's help. I'm brand new. Okay, where do I get started? What do I do? First thing I want you to do is relax. Okay, relax. This is a long-term business, everyone. This is not just some fly-by-night, try it for a week. If it doesn't work, move on to something else. If that's what you think it is, it's not going to work for you. I'll just flat out tell you. It's a long-term business. Now, it's not a take forever to make money kind of business, though. Okay, you can take action immediately and be successful at this. Your true growth is going to be built over time, and I'll talk about that. As you start to build this business out, and you build your blog, and you're building your brand, and you're following the Simple 7, and you're going through things, you're going to find that your list is going to start growing. You know, it's so funny. So many people, it's so funny when people say this. They say, Joel, the reason you're successful is because you already have a list. And I laugh my head off when I hear that, because I say, do you realize that a few years ago, my list was 0, okay? Everyone starts out at 0 on their email list, and you got to start somewhere. But if you do consistent activity, you follow our training and our steps, and you stay with this, one day you're going to wake up and you're going to have hundreds, thousands of people on your email list. And that's what happens in this type of business. So if you're looking for overnight success, what's cool about this is you can have some pretty good success very early on in this. If you're the type that's looking for the big money or the big success or the big growth, that will come over time as you work this and as you apply yourself. If you try it just for a couple weeks or a couple months and then you quit, you won't make anything. Okay, let's be straight there with you. You've got to apply yourself. And so I'm the kind of guy that's going to tell it to you like it is. So, all right, so help, I'm brand new. Where do I start? Well, the first thing that you want to do is you do want to get plugged in. Okay, you want to get plugged into our site. You want to go to your Simple Money System account. You want to make sure that you've gone through every single step, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and especially, you know, for all those steps, especially step number 4 is very critical, and step number 5. Now, when people ask me, where do I start? This is where you start, right there. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if anyone on your team says, where do I start? This is where you point them, right here. And if you go through the system and go through all the 5 steps, you'll learn, you'll start here, it'll get you going, and then you head over to the training center. So I know we live in this world of ADD where people are like skipping through videos and not watching everything, but this is not a place to do that. You want to watch everything and you want to follow every step. And you know, it's funny, we've gotten a lot of questions from people, and one thing you're going to learn, and this is really important, when someone asks you a question and you know the answer, you don't give them the answer all the time. You point them back to the system. So you may know how to do all these fancy things on your blog. You may know how to do all these cool things, but if you do that and you teach people that, they're going to think they have to do that. So what I always do is I just point people to the blog. When someone says I need some help with this, I point them to support. I point them to the Facebook group. Okay, become a master pointer. All right, direct them back to the site, direct them back to the system. All right, one of the things I want to talk about right now, it's really important. I want to go back to help on brand new. Some of the words of advice that I would give you for getting started is, please don't get stuck or caught up thinking that you have to be a techie, that you have to be really technical, that you have to set up the most perfect blog, that you have to do all these really cool techie things to be successful at this. You don't, okay? If all you ever do is know how to click the post to your blog and start doing our copy and paste blogs and just modify a few things and hit the post button, that's really all you really need to do. Some very simple settings. But if you get caught up in the game of thinking you have to have the best header and your blog has to be perfect, and you get caught up in the Facebook group all day long, and you get caught up in these technical things, and you become that person that's trying to explain technical things to people and do that, your business will suffer. You will not attract very many people to your business. This is a business about keeping it simple. You don't have to be techie. Some of those things will come over time. Some very successful people in this business are not very technical at all. This is just a business of getting people to watch the presentation. Blogging, marketing, getting people to watch the presentation. That's it. That's it. You don't have to be fancy coder or anything like that. The other important thing I want you to understand is you are not technical support. I kind of mentioned this just a minute ago, but you are not technical support. If you become that person that knows the answer to everything and you're trying to answer all your team's questions and you're trying to do this and trying to do that, a little bit of that's okay, but you want to direct people to support. Well, where is support? Let's talk about that. Okay, let's bring this up. In your PureLeverage account, there is a support button right there. Okay, this is where technical support. So if people have questions about how to use certain features of the product, how to do this, how my chat room works, how my this works, how this works, you want to point people to videos and to training. Now, a lot of the support is here. Here's kind of my rule of thumb before contacting PureLeverage support. If you have a question, number one, make sure you go to the training area and that you've watched all the training videos. We're also going to be adding a frequently asked questions document, hopefully by the end of this week. Okay. The next thing is, if you have a question about how to do a certain thing, say like on your blog, you know what? I love YouTube. You can almost find anything on YouTube. Okay. For example, there's a question people are asking, how do I turn the comments on your blog? Watch this. I'm just going to do this from scratch here. How to turn comments on in WordPress. Okay, now if you can't find the answer, look at this. There's probably about 40 videos on here of how to do something. So I always tell people, first of all, look in the training, go to the questions, go to YouTube, and if you can't find your answer, then go ahead and contact support. And you can also go to our Facebook group and ask your questions in the Q&A part right here. And there's a lot of people that are willing to help you with that as well. So does that make sense? So before you ask your sponsor how to do technical things, try to find the answer yourself through the resources that are already there. Don't become that technical support person, because what you want to do is focus on marketing. Okay, that's how you make money. You focus on marketing. All right. Let's see. Now, the important thing is what I just taught you. You want to teach your people the same thing. Okay. Teach them the same thing. Just point them back to the system. Now, I know there's going to be questions, and especially now with getting the blogs and there's new things, and we're going to be creating some great resources and training for our team in addition to what PureLeverage already has. So again, that's in essence how you want to build it. You want to focus on marketing. So let's talk about it. What should you be doing? Where should you be spending majority of your time? So let's look at a pie chart. Here's the pie chart. All right. 80% of your time should be spent marketing your business. Okay. 15% should be spent blogging and learning. 5% should be spent with your customers and helping your customers get going. And not being the support person, but just making sure they're taken care of. But did you see what I said there? 80% of your business should be marketing. How do I make money with this? Well, you get as many eyeballs on the Simple Money system as possible. Okay? That's what you do. That's how you make money with this. You get as many people to watch this. And how do you do that? You do it through blogging. You do it through marketing your blog. You do it through Facebook. You can do it through paid traffic. You drive traffic. And we'll be teaching you more strategies to drive traffic. But 80% needs to be spent on marketing. Not goofing around in the Facebook group or wasting a lot of time. We have an awesome Facebook group, but you can spend too much time in there and not enough time marketing your business. So does that make sense, everyone? Where do we spend? 80% of our time is marketing. 15% blogging and learning. 5% spent with your customers and doing those types of things. Here's kind of my rule of thumb. When I want to learn something new or focus on some of the things in my Simple 7, like listening to personal development, I'll do that in my off time. So if I'm driving in my car, if it's late at night and I'm doing something, I'll focus on those kind of like non-productive activities, so to say. I guess I'm saying if it's not marketing, I'll focus on a different time. All right, so again, you're brand new. We talked about where to get started, where to plug in. You've got a great support team here with our leadership team. Again, let me show you where to get plugged in, okay? And you should make sure all your new team members are plugged into this as well. Number one, at the bottom of every screen, you need to get plugged into these 4 areas down here, the daily action assignments. And by the way, who here is enjoying the daily action assignments? Is that helping anybody out here? The daily action assignments are giving you your start. It's giving you, because a lot of people say, I want to blog, but I don't know what to blog about. I had someone ask me yesterday, I feel kind of weird because I'm not an expert in this yet, and I feel kind of weird blogging about this stuff. Well, get over it. Don't feel weird. Everyone's got to get a start somewhere. We're giving you your start, okay? You don't copy these things exactly. You want to modify them a little bit and use them as a guide. And the daily action assignment, if you'll teach your people how to get in here and use this, it's a very duplicatable way to help people get started and get into action. Just like Jackie said, get people on a 90-day blogging goal. Blog for 90 days straight, okay? And use our pre-made blogs for you to get you started, all right? And it's so cool. One of my cousins just got started with this, and he just put his first blog post up, and I am so proud of him, excited, and I hope he remembers this day. Let's see if he's on here. What's up, cousin? No, I think he was out on the road today. I don't see you on here, but maybe you'll probably watch this recording. But I'm so excited to see him post that on here, and I'm so excited to see everyone because that's the start. And you know what's cool about your blog? 2-3 years later down the road, you're going to go back and you're going to look at your blog post from when you first started, and you're going to probably get a little smile on your face, and you're going to say, man, I remember when I first got started, and this is what I was blogging about, and now it's this and this and this and this, and you've progressed so much. I want to show everyone a quick little video real quick. A lot of people say, well, I'm brand new at this. I've never blogged before. I've never driven traffic. Joel, you're teaching us all this stuff, but man, it might be kind of hard, or I'm not sure if I can do it. I want you guys to watch this quick little video. Let me bring this up here real quick. I recorded this video this weekend. In fact, just last night. All right, here we go. It's really short, about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Guys. Guys, this is Joel Peterson. I'm with my son, Brandon. And while we were on this camping trip, what did you learn to do, buddy?
Ride a bike.
Ride a bike. He learned to ride his bike. Cool bike. And he's awesome at it. Brandon, I have a couple questions. Do you like riding bikes?
Yes.
Is it fun?
Yes.
Are you glad you did it?
Yes.
Were you a little scared to start with, though?
No. No? Just a little bit though? I think you were a little scared to start. So Brandon, what was it that Daddy taught you that said there was a time when you didn't want to ride the bike, you didn't want to get on it? You said it's hard. And what did Daddy say? Daddy said, Brandon, there's only one way to learn to ride a bike. And what did you say?
Ride a bike.
Ride the bike. Okay, show us how to ride the bike. Okay, here he goes. Yesterday, 2 days ago, he actually had no idea how to ride that bike. And now, he's riding it like crazy. Now, why do I share that story, guys? The reason I share that story is a lot of people say, I'm getting started in my business. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not good at this. I'll never learn how to do this. And they keep telling themselves that. And then they fall away and they don't do anything and then they quit. Well, guess what? There's only one way to learn to ride a bike, and that is get on the bike and start pedaling and riding it. And there he is right there, okay? So just like in your business, get busy on your business, get on the bike, get started, start from step one, and go, 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 and get on the bike. All right, guys.
Alrighty. So, doesn't that just kind of, do you guys get that? Does that make sense to you? You can't learn how to ride a bike until you get on the bike. People can explain it to you. You can watch videos, but until you get on the bike, you won't be able to ride a bike. So, same thing with your blog. If you want to do this business, you got to get on there. You got to get your blog going. You got to market it, and you'll learn as you do it. And so that's just, I love that example. I saw that my little boy just cruising around on that bike, and it was just an awesome, awesome, awesome experience, and I thought I'd share that with everybody. So how do you do it? The daily action assignments. Go through the Simple 7, blog, market, list, go 100% networking, attend events, and personal development. Focus on these 7 areas every single day, and you'll build a big business. This is really cool. Mark just typed in, hey Joel, I just got another sign up while watching the Q&A. This business is awesome. All right, so let me go ahead. Let's talk about that. I want to show you, people are kind of, when we brought in 4,000. In fact, let me go ahead and refresh the screen here a little bit. I can tell you. So we were at 3,925 people in Simple Money System, 3,932 people in Simple Money System right now. This keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Let me just show you really quick. Let me see if I can drag this over and give you an idea of what's happening. And it takes some time to get the ball rolling. And when it gets rolling, so Mark just said he just had a sign up there, either a customer. Let me kind of go ahead and bring this in here so you guys can see it. I wanted you to kind of see the activity that we're seeing in this. Oops, hold on a second. Try this again. Got to do this while protecting the innocent here. So here we go. I have an email filter set up every time a new team member comes in or a customer comes in. You can kind of get an idea of my personal signups that have been coming in. What happens is when you stay in action and you do these activities consistently, it starts to grow and grow and grow. And as more and more people see the system, more and more people get interested. Not everyone's interested. Some are going to be interested now. Some are going to be interested later. And it starts to grow and grow and grow and snowball. But let me show you what's the most exciting thing for me. But besides my personal signups, here's what I want to show you. These are my team signups. Take a look at the growth that's been happening. You guys can see that number. This is just like my last notification was at 540. Things are growing. Things are hopping. Hopefully you guys can see those. And when, at what point does it take to get there? Well, it takes time and consistency to do this. I've been doing this since April now. Okay, so if I had just done this for like a couple weeks and quit, I wouldn't be seeing the success that we're seeing right now. So apply yourself. This is growing, everyone. This is very, very exciting. We've created a system that really works. So, if your belief is still you're still kind of wondering about this, don't wonder. This is working. People are making money. You can go into the Facebook group and you can see people are getting the tools, applying it in their business, they're getting the blogs, and getting traffic. So again, as you start to sign up customers and get resellers on your team, go into that Facebook group and let us know about your success. There's a post down here called Share Your Success. Everyone post in this thread right here as you start to have some success, to let everyone know about your success. Alrighty. So I was talking about getting plugged in. The next thing I want you to make sure you get plugged in is get plugged into the Facebook group. Really, get on the Facebook group. That's our social proof. That's where you can get some help, but it's also for team building and communication. The other next way to get is registered for the event. We already talked about that. Get registered for the event. And then the other way to get plugged in is understand your PureLeverage account. You don't have to be an expert at it, but understand where you go in and see the video tutorials. Here's all the video tutorials about how to use a product. When someone, this is a perfect example, someone asked in the Facebook group today, how do I do this? And I saw Jackie said, go look at the video tutorials, okay? It's in the video tutorials. Go look at the videos, okay? And that kind of goes back to you don't want to be a techie person, okay? Point them back to a video or a resource. Understand about posting to your blog. Understand just some basic things about your dashboard. As time goes on, you're going to learn where your marketing tools are at. See, all your marketing tools are here under Level 1 Marketing Suite. Your VIP information is under here. And that's pretty much all you need to understand. The leaderboards, the different contests are here. This is what I think is really cool. Should we go into the contest here? There's a way everyone can, here we go, quiet Joel there for a second. There's a way, there's $34,000 in cash that is given away. You can go read through the contest this month, but this is what I think is the coolest thing. All right, we're starting to get a lot of people using the Simple Money System that are high up on the leaderboards there. So if you go through here, you may even see your name on there. So I would love to see your success, and let's build this system out, everybody. All right, I just want to talk really quick about two things. How do I make the money? All right, we've really talked about this already. How do I make the money? Well, you get people to see the presentation. And some of those people that see the presentation are going to want more information. And some of those people are not going to be interested, and some of them are. And some of them are going to get going. And some of them are going to get the product only. And some of them are going to upgrade to reseller. And some of them are going to upgrade to VIP. And some of them aren't going to do anything. Okay? Some of them are going to get going and they'll quit before they even get started. Some of them will do a little bit. And some of them are going to take off like crazy, and you can't stop them even if you wanted to. I couldn't stop Jackie right now if I wanted to. And so, that's what happens. So don't be disappointed if the first few people you share this with aren't interested. That's okay. All right, whether that's through your opt-in, I see people all the time say, hey, I got 3 opt-ins, and that's awesome, but let's see what happens. You want to get more opt-ins, you want to get 50 opt-ins, you want to get 100 opt-ins, you want to get 300 opt-ins, you want to get a lot of opt-ins because it's a filtering process. It really is. You want to make sure you follow up with people. As people get into the system that you want to follow up. Let me show everyone right now. This is a big question everyone has been asking. Watch closely. How do I know when people have gone through, filled out the form to get my Simple Money System account? Let me show you where to look for that. Go under Marketing Center, and then go under Tracking and Stats. See this here? And then click on Tracking and Stats. Now, if you're brand new, don't spend a lot of time in here. But what you want to do is under Reports, there's a place right here called Tree of Sub-Affiliates. Okay, this will list, and I probably shouldn't show this in here because it shows a bunch of emails on here, but that is where the list of everyone who has filled out those forms is going to be. So that's where you'll know. Now we're trying to work on things, so you'll be notified and you can get a little bit more information from that. But that's how you'll know who has filled out those forms. Does that make sense, everybody? That's in these reports. There's some additional reports that you can look at and stats that you can look at. You know what, since I'm here, I don't want to confuse any new people, but I do want, if we do have it, do we have any advanced people that are buying traffic right now? I do want to show you two things real quick since I'm here. Click on two things. You can click on the commissions report. Now, just so you understand, this does not show commissions in PureLeverage. That's in your PureLeverage account. Okay, that's under your commissions under here. Okay, what we're looking at right here is just a way for to figure out some statistics, because some of you are purchasing traffic. And if you go to that commission report, you can see all the leads that come in. And you're now, as of today, to be able to see where they came from. And actually, once someone upgrades to customer or VIP, it actually shows that dollar amount in there. You can also create something called a channel stats report, where you can create some different channels and stats. And you can track things. If you're doing some Facebook advertising or if you're doing whatever, you can track it now and see how many people created accounts, how many people opted in, and how many sales were in there. And so we just made this live today. Okay, I'm going to get out of here because brand new people are going, what? If you're brand new, don't even worry about this. This will come on later, but those are for some of you who are maybe buying traffic right now. I'll be shooting a video for you advanced people that shows you how to use a lot of that. All right, so the basic form of how you make money with this is to get a lot of people to watch that presentation and let that tool do the sorting and selling for you. And then you follow up with the people who watch it, and then you get more people to watch it, and then you get more people to watch it, and then you teach your team to do the same thing, and you get more people to watch it. All right? Now, one of the things that's really important is follow-up. And I want to show everyone really quick, one thing that's been working really well in the Marketing Center is people will watch the system, and then they'll ask me some questions. And I will do this. Let me go into my promotional links here. I will usually send them over to one of these two webinars and have them watch one of these two webinars. And this takes just a second to load up. There is a question and answer webinar that I did. Jackie's also got a great webinar in here. So if you scroll down to the bottom, when someone has a lot of questions, instead of me trying to answer the questions, I'll say, you know what, why don't you go watch one of these two webinars. There's the Making Money with Blogs that Jackie has done. And then there's this other webinar that's really good, the Simple Money System Q&A webinar. And I will just get someone to watch this. See, people don't make that decision usually the first time. They want more information. They want their questions answered. And I'll send them over to these webinars. Okay, so that's basically how you make money in this thing. You get people to watch the presentation. Daily activities, what are you doing? We kind of talked about this. We watch the presentation. We blog. We market our blog. We follow up with people. We build our list. We network. All the simple 7 that we talked about, we focus on that. Where do we spend 80% of our time? In our marketing. 15% blogging and learning. 5% work with your customers. 80% with your marketing. All righty. So yes, Jackie's. Thank you, Jack, for answering some of these questions in here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you for questions, and we'll kind of monitor these. And Jackie, you can answer some of these in the questions as well. And let me kind of scroll up here and see, what questions people are asking. Before I do that, though, I do want to show you one other video. While you're thinking of your questions, I want to show you one other video. People are asking. Let's see. Hold on. We'll do a different video. People are asking, are people making money with this? I just want to show you two things really quick. Here's one from David C. If you haven't seen this.
Hey guys, this is Dave. I got some pretty cool news to share with you. I'm currently in Europe right now, and my good mate Joel, he sent me this link to set up the Simple Money system. And I got to say, it's pretty awesome because I actually got home from work and spent 30 minutes just setting everything up, set up a simple ad campaign, and started sending traffic, went to bed, and when I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 sales. Now, I got to admit, that's pretty exciting for me because I've never really made money that fast. And the cool thing is that it was from cold traffic, like really cold traffic. It wasn't from an email list that I built a relationship with. These were people that didn't know who I was. They didn't know anything about my website or Simple Money system. I just started sending cold traffic to the Simple Money system marketing funnel. And when I woke up in the morning, there was 3 sales. Now that's really exciting. I'm really I just can't express how I feel right now because I've been trying for so long to find a funnel, a marketing funnel that actually worked, that actually converted, cold traffic into sales because, it can get really expensive to buy solo ads and things like that. I just wanted to buy some cheap traffic, throw it into a system and make money. And Simple Money System did exactly that. So, Bill McIntosh, Joel, you guys are awesome. I'm really happy that you created this system and I'm looking forward to growing this business even further. Cheers, guys.
Now, as kind of a follow-up to that, and I hope David's okay that I share this, when he got started this really quick. He realized that he had not upgraded to VIP yet. So one of those 3 cells, okay, upgraded to VIP. And because he was not a VIP member yet, he did not own that product yet, he missed out on that $97 sale and half of that each and every month after that. So David's okay because he's still driving more traffic and getting more sales. So, but I just wanted to let you know that that's a real thing. We've had a few people that's happened to where they were kind of like, I think I'm committed to this, and then they started telling some people about it and sharing it, and those people upgraded all the way, and they were like, I'm not a VIP yet. So if you remember from the videos, it's really, really important to go 100% to get involved because that's what's happening is people are getting with this and they see the vision. And so if you're not a VIP, you miss out on those commissions. All right, so let's go ahead and open it up to questions. Let me share my desktop again. And let me do my best to kind of go through some of the questions. In fact, why don't you just type your question in again? If you asked a question earlier on, it'll make it easier for me. If you just type it in again, that would be great. Ruth is asking, where do I enter my bank details before upgrading to VIP? Let me see. Let me bring that in over on my other screen here so we can show you where to do that because that is really important. You want to make sure that you're set up so you can get paid, and the beauty of it is PureLeverage pays directly to they pay directly to your bank account, and they use a system called Payoneer. So let me show you where that's at. If you were to go into your PureLeverage account and you go over to your commissions under your business, there's a place right in there to enter in your information, okay? And so your information for Payoneer will be set up there. Am I showing this in the right area? Let me see, there might be another area under your My Account. No, I apologize. I think I showed that to you guys in the wrong area. Let me go ahead and bring this up. I'm not going to do this because it shows some of my private information here. So let me just direct everyone to that. Right here, you want to click on My Account. And you'll see a link there for Payoneer. And all Payoneer does is a direct deposit to your bank account. So you just follow the instructions and money will start going into your bank account when you make sales, and they pay every week. So that's what's awesome. So just go to My Account and fill out the information. You don't have to get the Payoneer prepaid card that they show you. You can just go for the option where it just goes right into your bank account. And it's great. They just send out these alerts every Friday and let you know about that. So you definitely want to make sure, and don't stress out about it. I mean, if you don't have your stuff entered in yet, you're still going to get your commissions, okay? Ruth, you know what? If it says that if it gives no place to enter your information, contact support. I remember there was something about this. You might want to try a different web browser. Maybe that was it. Maybe try, if you're using Chrome or Firefox, try a different web browser, because I remember when they first set this up, there was something to that. But contact support, they'll help you with that. Mark had a question about, I noticed that on my PureLeverage account doesn't have the Go to GVO account. Shouldn't it be there? All right, so here's the thing, and guys don't need to stress about that. I'm glad you asked this, Mark. You'll notice I have a button that says Go to GVO. Most people in PureLeverage don't have that, and you don't need it. Okay, so that's just a special thing. I kind of have a legacy account, but you don't need it. You'll notice some people have this, some people don't. So it's just so you understand, everyone, PureLeverage is owned by GVO, which has been around for 15 plus years, 12 plus years, 15 plus years originally when the company was started. And they're a hosting company where they sell hosting and different things. That's where the autoresponders started out in that. So there are some people in PureLeverage that were already in what's called GVO. And so that's why you have a button. But you really don't need that at all. That's a great question, Mark, because that will come up from time to time. And yes, Dave, you do have separate logins sometimes when you do that. Good questions. More questions. Yeah, Janet says if you join PureLeverage from GVO, then that's why you'll have them connected. But if you're brand new coming in, you don't have it and you don't really need it. So Ruth, they will answer. So if you have any questions with support, you might want to try the live chat as well. But there is a solution to that, and maybe let's bring that into the Facebook group, post in the questions and just say, I click on this and my information isn't there. There's always someone else that runs into something. It's probably like a browser setting or something. Great. Lynn, hold on, let's see, Roger. Are you using a separate webcam, or what do you do for feed here in the conference room? What is this set up? 2 monitors behind you. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys something kind of cool here. I'm kind of a geek, okay. So what I have here, you can't see it, but I've got this little Microsoft camera that was like 25 bucks. And what I have here in front of me, don't look at my messy desk, is I've got 1 monitor, 2 monitors, 3 monitors, 4 monitors, and I have 2 monitors behind me, and I have a tablet right here, and I have a phone right here. So yeah, I'm kind of a geek. I land planes on the weekend for fun, but no, all kidding aside, it works really great. I just have this, I think it was like $25 for this Microsoft camera, and I just think it works so great in the web conferencing. So yeah, so I have found if you do a lot of webinars, it is beneficial sometimes to have 2 monitors. Don't go out there and buy 2 monitors, guys. But I'm just saying, if you do a lot of webinars, I've been doing webinars for many years, and it helps to have 2 monitors, because then you can keep track of your conference room here and your slides here and your, so. But yeah, you don't need 2 monitors to do this business. That was just the answer to your question. Lynn, let's see, there's another question. Let's see, Janet, tweet. So what hosting should we use? Hosting, you don't need any hosting. You've got hosting. You've got your blog. So your blog is really all the hosting that you need. In your blog, you've got the ability, in fact, let me bring my blog up here. Your blog, you have the ability to put anything you want. So that's it. You don't really need hosting. In your dashboard for your blog, that's where you can upload files and photos and pictures and that. So yeah, you don't really need any hosting for that. Now, as you get started and you get better at internet marketing, you may want some hosting for some other things. And by the way, if anyone ever asks you what you do for a living, this is what you tell them. You're an internet marketer. You're an internet marketer. It is the coolest thing to tell people, because people are like, what's an internet marketer? I make money on the internet, and I teach other people how to do it. What do you mean you make money on the internet? Well, with different websites, and you'll tell you what, let me just give you a video to watch and you can check it out. Isn't that cool? You got to tell people you're an internet marketer. So what are you guys? Type it in the questions. You're an internet marketer. All right. Okay, so let's go through the questions here. Lots of great questions. Lynn, do you know any of the conversion rate on Simple Money System, number of people who join PureLeverage as a result of Simple Money System? Okay, Lynn, good question. The rates of people watching Simple Money System to buying the product, upgrading to reseller and VIP, it varies on the source of your traffic. You're always going to get a better, higher conversion rate when you've shared the Simple Money System with someone you know, or you built a relationship with them on Facebook. That's why we just released the Facebook marketing strategy. You'll get higher conversion rates using that. So it's hard for me to give you a number. I will tell you one thing that we've done is our system is working really well. About 50% plus are upgrading to VIP, which is a huge thing. So it depends if it's cold traffic, Lynn, that's coming in, if the people know you or not. So I can't really give you any numbers, but I will tell you that we are constantly tracking those numbers, and we'll let everybody know in the marketing, in the promotional things, which ads are working the best. And we'll usually indicate that and put those at the top. Great question, Lynn. All right, a couple more questions, lots of questions. Yes, Ruth, we'll make sure that happens. Totally limited. Today I sent an email to my downline and realized it also went to my unpaid customers. Can I separate them in the future? So what you're doing there is, let's see, you're coming in here and you're going under your business, and there's a couple ways to email people. You can click on email your downline right here. Is that the one you choose? Totally limitless, whoever that is, welcome. That's the one you should use, and that should just go down to your downline. It may go to your unpaid customers as well. One of the things that you can do, another way to email your downline, is go to Level 1 Marketing Suite, go to the Lead Capture System, and in the Lead Capture System, you can do a broadcast. And let's see, go to Send Broadcast, and you can choose PureLeverage Lead right there, and then create your email and send it that way. Okay, and that for sure will just go to your PureLeverage leads. Maybe that helps you there. Okay, Brent, can you give me some tips if someone brand new, how you would introduce SMS? Simple Money System. Brent, I'm going to refer you to the new Facebook marketing system. That's how I would do it on Facebook. If I were, let's talk about the other ways. How would I introduce other people? Number one is I would get your blog going. Okay, so where's your blog? My blog's, I got so many windows open. Get your blog going. You're going to introduce people as you start to go out and market this. People will come in, post your blog, let people know on your Facebook that you've done blog. That you're doing blogs. If you're talking to someone just about this, kind of like I'm an internet marketer, the less you say, the better. Because the more you talk, the more they think they have to talk too. So usually my casual conversation, if I'm just chatting with someone, what do you do for a living? I'm an internet marketer. What's that? Well, I make money on the internet and I teach other people how to do the same thing. Really? How do you do that? You know what? Let me just give you a link to my website. You can go watch a video. It tells you exactly what we do. Boom. End of conversation. That's how easy it is, Brent. Okay? Remember, guys, 85% of everyone walking around you wants two things: more money and more time. And millions of people every day are online searching, make money on the internet, extra income. They're searching. They want this. You just have to put the information in front of them. Susie, when you do a video blog, do you have notes to read? And is there a tip you can give us on that? First of all, Susie, you don't have to go make videos. I don't want anyone to think you have to make videos. Now, over time, as you start to get better at this, you'll get a little bit more comfortable. So, question, do I have notes? You know, generally what I'll do is I will take a little sticky and write notes, and sometimes I'll put it up next to my camera and I'll just chat. What I've kind of found when you do make videos is you want to try to keep them brief, to the point. Don't drag them out. I have a big problem. I say and a lot, and I try to avoid that. But a lot of times I'll just take my phone and hold up my smartphone and just video. By the way, do you like can you guys see the back of my phone right there? Another day at the office, okay? Those kind of things can be conversational things. Brent, people can see the back of your phone or something. Well, what does that mean? Oh, that's just part of my business. I'm an internet marketer. What's that? Oh, I make money on the internet, and I teach other people how to make money on the internet. Really? So do you get it? So little things like that are kind of fun. So about making videos, again, just practice. You don't have to be perfect at it, and just kind of mimic it, and just be natural. People love people who are natural. If it looks fake, then they're not as tuned in. Ruth is asking, when someone signs up, are they moved to a customer list, or do they still get the same emails harassing them to sign up? Okay, so first of all, Ruth, just don't worry about people getting emails. But yes, when someone joins PureLeverage, what happens is they are moved to different lists. So when they're a lead, they're moved to a customer list. Okay. When they become a customer, they're moved to the reseller list. I think they might still be on the customer list. And when they're a VIP, they get moved to the VIP list. So there is some movement. Is it perfect? Not all the time. Sometimes people will use different email addresses when they sign up. In Simple Money System, there is one list, and it'll continue to grow and grow and grow. To keep this simple, we don't move people over to lists. But if someone ever complains, just tell them to unsubscribe. Actually, you know what? I'm going to share a bit of advice to you. What's going to happen is you're going to start getting a lot of leads into your system, and every once in a while you'll get an email from someone who's cranky. Okay, you ever run into people that are cranky? Usually cranky people, we don't even want them in this deal anyway, right? They're negative, they spread all kinds of things. So every once in a while, the volume, you're going to start getting emails from people who are, why do you keep sending me emails? They don't get it. They don't understand that they're automated. You know what I do with those? Ignore them, okay? Just get over it. Help the people that need help. But if someone complains that they're still getting emails, just not kindly say you can unsubscribe, or I just click the button for them. But you know what? Those are kind of things that you just start to become immune to. But good question. We try as much as possible to take people through the funnel. I'm glad you asked that question. All right, a couple other questions. Jerry on blog training said there's only one blog. How do we promote our primary business plus SMS? Great question. So you have one blog. You get one blog with PureLeverage, and so you can choose if you want to do your primary business. Then you choose one or the other. You can always go get another blog if you want to. Pay $25 and get another blogging system hooked up to another autoresponder system. That would be my advice to you. So there's one blog right now. Maybe in the future we'll have some, ability to add additional blogs. I don't know, but it's definitely something that we consider. The other thing you can do is, so that's my recommendation there. Good question. Jackie's answering some questions. Let's see. Susie said, I noticed that you and Jackie look up into the camera and it doesn't appear that you're reading anything. You know what? If that's what you want to do, it just, over time, you get better and better at it. Hey, listen, 10 years ago, if anyone had told me I'd be like looking at the camera and speaking on stage and doing that kind of stuff, I would have told them they're crazy. But you know what happens as you get going with this and you get more and more success and you're helping people, you start to get more confidence. You just do, and it starts to make sense, and you start to, you just get it. And so, does everyone need to do that? No, you don't. You don't have to be a video expert. You don't have to speak on stage, but you can if you want to. All right, let me scroll down to some more questions. Good question from Mark. Hey, Joel, just saw Jackie type. She just said blogs and then posts her blog on Facebook. Do you ever write a blog post and then send paid traffic to the post via PPC or Facebook PPC? So Mark, that's a great question. Do you ever do a blog post and then send traffic to it? you can totally do that. And if you guys notice something, in our Simple Money system, you're starting to see in the follow-ups that a lot of times what our goal is to get people in the follow-up to click and they head back over to Simple Money system, and we've got a David testimonial. We'll have a Mark testimonial or a Jackie testimonial, real people doing real things, and then pushing them right back into Simple Money system. And so what happens is people want to know proof of concept. They want to know that it's working for others. So even if they weren't interested the first time, they start getting these emails and they find out David did 3 sales in his first day. You know, Linda was able to earn a couple extra $100 to pay the groceries. And so in essence, Mark, yes, we do that. So yeah, definitely, you can create different posts on your blog and drive traffic to it. And just so everyone knows, any page that is on Simple Money System that is in our blog area, so for example, anything in our blog area, you can send people to this with your affiliate link. Okay, so let's find one here. In fact, let's see. Here is on team updates. So let's find one. Yeah, right here. Thank you. Over 1,300 team members have joined the Simple Money system. So say I wanted to take this and send this to someone to see this and then get credit for it as my affiliate link. See, that's the link right there. What I would do is I would head over and I would get the end of my affiliate link and put it at the end of it. So let's see. I know under step 4, let's see, no, it's under step 5. Under step 5, you have your basic affiliate link. And I did a blog post on this recently. Hopefully you saw that in the blog. But this is your own special code right here. You can take that code, I right-clicked and copy, go back to that blog post, and you put it to the end of that. And that's now my affiliate link. So say we do a cool blog post with some testimonials, you can now use that as an affiliate link, and when someone goes in and sees that, then there's call to action buttons, then they can go through and you get credit for that. I think that's pretty cool. So, is it recommended that Brian's asking, is it recommended that my Facebook account closely match my PureLeverage blog? No. Brian, what I'm going to send you over to is the training center. Go watch David Fry's, go watch our marketing on Facebook, and he shows you how to set up a very good Facebook page for Facebook. You do not want your Facebook page to look like you're marketing so much, okay? So go read this. You want to be a real person on your Facebook page. Susie, do you record your videos through YouTube or a program on your computer? So a lot of different ways, but I usually upload a lot of things to YouTube because it's really easy. A lot of my videos I create with my phone. I love this thing. I got this tablet that makes awesome videos. And then I use a program called Camtasia. And then there's free ones out there too. Let's see, who knows the name of that free one? Excuse me, guys. I'm about to sneeze. Let's see if Joel can hold the sneeze in. Who knows the name of that program? Gosh, we used to use it all the time. It's like Camtasia, but it's free. I think it's called, I can't remember. Someone remembers, type it in. All right. So there's a lot of ways to make videos. And when you make videos, make them real as possible. Jackie says, I've never done a single Facebook ad. So the questions are asking about, I know people are asking about, some people want to buy traffic. Should I buy traffic on Facebook? Should I where should I buy traffic? There are different places to buy traffic. When you first get started, I recommend you don't buy traffic to begin with. Start out with the basics that we're teaching you. And as you learn and we roll out different traffic, if you want to get into paid traffic, we'll show you how to do some of that. But the last thing you want to do is get a brand new person trying to buy traffic when they don't know what they're doing. You need to kind of learn some basics on that to get started. And like Jackie just mentioned there, she hasn't done a single Facebook ad, and look how successful you can be on Facebook. All right. Thanks for answering a lot of these questions here, Jackie. I'm an internet marketer, okay? Everyone drill it in your head. You're an internet marketer. You're an internet marketer. Or I'm a mommy blogger. I'm a mommy blogger, okay? Does that make sense? If you're a mom, that's a really huge thing. So, if you're a mom or a woman, And you can tell people I'm a blogger, I'm an internet marketer. Start using those terms because they're really catchy and people really like it. Oh, Jackie, see ya. Said you got to go. Good night. Let's see. Probably a lot of questions I'm missing here. Does the SMS system in the PureLeverage autoresponder also post to the PureLeverage capture system? Gary's asking. In Simple Money system, when someone registers, it goes into your autoresponder. Okay? So when they sign up, it goes into your autoresponder right here. Let me blow this screen up closer here so you can see this. This is where it goes to. Okay? So it goes into level 1 autoresponder. You choose your SMS campaign, and it goes in here, and then you go to subscribers and current subscriber list, and that's how you find the subscriber list right there. Okay? That's where they go to. They do not go into the PureLeverage lead system. By the way, Mark, I'm super excited that you are here. A lot of great questions. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stay on for a few more minutes, a lot more questions. Oh, Cam Studio. Thank you, Janet. Cam Studio is the free program. Jing is another free program as well. Ruth, I'm not going to talk about solo ads here. Solo ads are buying email ads in other people's newsletters. We're not going to talk about that right here. You can go into the PureLeverage. You can learn about solo ads in here. We're not going to talk about that here on this webinar, but it is definitely a viable way to begin your paying for traffic. So you got to make sure that your numbers are going to work and your conversions are going to work before you start buying ads. Mark's asking, do you know the opt-in rates for the SMS free video squeeze page? We're gathering a lot of that data right now, and we'll share that out there. Again, it depends on the source of the traffic too, Mark. So, but I will tell you that many times in a lot of the Facebook stuff we've been doing, we're getting about 50% opt-in from people who go through the first opt-in page and then they go to the create account. At least about 50% a lot of the ones that I'm doing are filling out that second form. But again, it depends on the source of your traffic. Dave asks, do I post about different interests or just internet marketing subjects? Dave, you can post about anything you want. It really depends on the theme that you've chosen for your blog. You'll notice that the suggested blog posts that we give you every day are going to be more business related, motivational related, because we're trying to attract people who are interested in starting a home business. So that's what we're going to give you, but you can always modify those, put motivational. You can mix and match it. Okay, you can do blog posts about your trip or whatever, to Canada or Mexico, whatever you want. Keep it fun, keep it real. What'll happen is you'll start to get a following, and people will follow what you do, and they'll want to know what you're doing. Hey, awesome! 2 a.m. in the morning in the UK. Thanks for being here. Mark, create account to paid to VIP, the ratios. We're still kind of looking at those numbers. Bill McIntosh is our head guy that's really tracking a lot of that. I just got back from vacation, so I'll kind of run some of those numbers and share with you too, Mark. And then I'll share some stuff in the Facebook group as well, as far as conversion stats and that. So, great. All right, it is 7:15. I think, oh no, Ruth's got another question. And we'll tell you what, I'm going to take about a couple more questions, and then what we'll do is we'll post a replay to this, and people can continue to ask some additional questions, and we'll reply to that in the Facebook and on the blog. Who do I write the blog post for? Subscribers or non-subscribers, to know whether or not to be aggressive with my affiliate link, or just to give growth articles? Wow, there's a lot of different opinions to that. First of all, you want to write your blog post to your niche that you're targeting. So if you're targeting mommy bloggers, or say you're targeting people who want to work at home, just be real, target to them, read what they would want to hear. And what you're trying to do is build a fan base, people that want to hear from you and subscribe to you. And when you get people who are interested in you, they'll follow you, they'll subscribe, they'll want to know what you're doing, they'll follow you on Facebook. So don't be afraid to post your links. a lot of times it's the down at the end. You've given some great content, and now it's down at the end. And every once in a while, you'll post up, boom, something that's very, very like, hey, here's the deal. You've been following me for a while. I want to tell you about this great system. Let me show you guys one thing. A lot of people that are on my Facebook page, they know I'm a marketer. I've been doing this long enough. They just know I'm a marketer. So I'll post different things in here where it's things that doing fun things. And you'll learn in the Facebook marketing system, it's like 5 posts to 1 promotional type post, but your promotional posts are different. This post I had right here got a ton of response because people knew we were launching the system. They're curious. A lot of people on Facebook are like, they're just watching, they're observing, and then they see something and they're like, private message you, what's going on? Show me what's going on. Okay. So I got pretty aggressive the last couple of weeks because we were launching Simple Money System. But I post on my Facebook page just fun things, and people are following, and stuff about Windows 7 and that. So you guys see that right there as we're doing this webinar? We just had one of our downlines had a downline sign up. Let's go take a look at who that was. Jackie Ulmer, congratulations. So there's a girl that's getting to work right there. So that's really, really exciting to see that. So anyway, everybody, back to the Facebook posts and that. It's just, kind of a mix and match. And follow David's Facebook training in there. It's really, really good. And what happens is, even though you see I'm not getting like a ton of comments on these, I'm getting so many private messages on here. And that's what will happen if you start a great Facebook campaign. Alrighty, a couple more questions and then we'll get going. So Mark's asking, I'm in the advanced stats, but I'm still unsure how many people actually created a free account. Can you go over that one more time? Okay, let me bring up my advanced stats. So here I am, I'm in my advanced stats. What I would do, Mark, is do this. Okay, go under promotion. Okay, go under ad channels. Create a channel. So here's when I email it to my email list. Here's a PPV ad. Here's a Facebook ad. You can create an ad channel. Save it. It gives you this code right here. All right. Then what I would do is I would go into banners and links. By the way, at the recording of this video, we're still updating a few of these things. And I would come in here and I would choose the campaign. And it's the PureLeverage campaign. I'm going to choose, say, the Facebook ad. And the target URL, I'm going to send them to this URL. And then I have my link down here, and I'm going to say generate the code, get the banner code. Now you're going to notice it adds some extra things in here. And what this does, hold on a second, I didn't apply, hit the apply button. And what this does is it adds some extra things. Okay, brand new people, don't get confused with this. You can just realize this is something you can do in the future. But what this does, Mark, is this adds some extra tracking here for you. So when someone goes to this, in fact, let me just go to that right now. Okay, let me go back. So watch this. Now I'm going to go back to my reports. I'm going to go into channel, stats and reports. Okay, take a look at this. Facebook ad, right now it's at 8 clicks. Let me go to that. Okay, so now it took me to there. Let's go back to my report here. Let me refresh. That was at 8. Refresh. Now it's at 9. So when that person goes to the next step and they create it, it's going to put a 1 right there. Okay, so you'll see how many people clicked, how many people saw the ad, how many people created the account. And we just got this implemented today. As people start to sign up, you're going to start to see numbers in here. So that's one way to do it. It's under that created account, and you can also do it from this commissions report here. One of the things about the commissions report is there's a column over here where you edit the view and you can enable some of the different columns in here. So we're still kind of playing with some of that, but that's how you can track your numbers, Mark. Okay, so those of you new people, I hope you just didn't pay attention to any of that. That's for some of the advanced stuff for some of our advanced people that are spending advertising dollar, because that's the king. If you spend money on this, you want to track your results. It's really, really important. Hopefully that answers your question, Mark, and you and I can get on the phone. We can chat some more about this. Ruth, where are the blog titles showing up on the blog side? I'm not seeing categories. Ruth, I'm gonna point you back to the resources in the training and to the Facebook group on that. And we're constantly updating things right now on the blog, so you'll see some things change as well. All right, sounds good, everybody. Okay, tell you what, it is 7:20. I've got to end for tonight. I just want to just kind of close out here.
Hey guys.
One other thing.
Hey guys.
Hold on one second. There's one last thing that I wanted to share with everyone here. And let's see if I can get the video to show up here. Yeah, okay, I don't have that video loaded, but I just want to kind of close out here and let everyone know. I want to thank everyone for being here. You know, a lot of you, this is brand new, and you're like, you know, what is this? You know, is this something that's real? Can I make money with it? And this is real. This is a real business. I've been doing internet marketing for 10 years now, and it has completely changed my life, and I've seen it change the life of many other people. What our goal here with Simple Money System is to change the life of other people, and it's only going to happen if you take action and you go help other people make it happen too. I want to thank you guys for being here on the questions and answers. We're going to hold something every week, whether it's a conference call or something every week to help you get plugged into it, and make sure that you take action and get going and stay committed to this. Because it really can change your life. You really can get to whatever goal you want to get. That's all I can say. Get out to the convention, everyone. Grab your ticket tonight. And we're really excited to meet everyone and see you in the Facebook group as well. All right, everybody. Yep, we have recorded this. We'll post a recording of this. And that's it. I'm going to head out and go hang out with the family. And we'll talk to everyone later. We'll talk to everyone really soon. Bye-bye, everybody.